I'm not the biggest or the strongest, but I'm not a girly girl and I'm not the sex. Where do I fit? I had an innate intuition of where I fit, but also that was just my gut instinct. I don't know if that was right or wrong. I just felt like I was a fighter.
Not a fighter as in like I'm a fighter in life, but as in a fighter in
I'm an actual fighter
in the ring.
Right.
Yeah,
and so you have all these girls with different backgrounds, and now it's a lot different. You know,
Yeah.
now it's all athletes and all fighters and stuff. Like it's incredible.
insane. Yeah,
But at the
it's
time,
insane.
it was a lot of like beautiful women
Yep.
and girls that didn't have that background. And so to me, it was like, okay, the writing's on the wall.
Right.
Let me kick ass.
Yeah.
I don't need to say much right now.
Welcome back to Identity Crisis. Ladies and gentlemen, stepping into the podcast today is a woman unlike any other woman in WWE history. She is a former MMA fighter who has dominated cages long before she ever stepped into any ring. She is a trailblazer as the first openly gay female superstar in WWE history. She can light you up on the mic or break you down on the mat. She is the embodiment of class, confidence, and kick your ass. Welcome, Sonya Deville. Please welcome my good friend, Daria. Well, thank you so much for being on the show. I'm so excited.
I can't believe we're doing this right now.
I know. I've missed you, and I'm so proud of you.
I've missed you a lot, and thank you. That means a lot. We've been watching each other from afar.
Yes, yes. And I yesterday went on a crazy binge of watching your podcast and your YouTube channel.
Oh, scary.
And no, it was really good.
Thank you.
Yeah, so everyone go watch Unwrapped.
Yes.
On YouTube.
With my wife, my beautiful wife.
Yes, Tony, she's amazing.
She's awesome.
She's so charismatic and she's so beautiful.
She is.
I'm blown
incredible.
away. I mean, the whole time I'm like, this woman did do a rap on your wedding, a freestyle
Could you believe
rap.
it? Like,
You are a white that's sweet, a white that's tough, a white that's sweet, hard stuff, the kind of white that gets along with your friends without being jealous of any of them.
people that weren't there, like, they'll never know the energy that was like
That was insane.
in the room. But like, how insane was that?
That was so crazy. I just didn't know she was so charismatic. So
Me
I was
neither.
blown
Like,
away.
I mean, like, I fell in love with her in every aspect. But like that day when she did that, I was like, oh, she's hot, beautiful, kind, and talented.
Yeah.
Like, I'm fucked. Like, I was like, oh my God. Like, she really is like everything.
I love y'all's podcast. Is it on other platforms?
Spotify and YouTube right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Yes.
It's a very, I like to tell people to watch it on YouTube because it's very visual.
Yes. I watched your first episode. I watched the Shotzi episode.
Yes.
That was such a good episode.
It was cool. Yeah,
It
Shotzi's
was
awesome.
so good. I didn't know that you guys, there was all that history
Yeah.
with you
we
guys.
had a lot of like common denominators on our like
Yeah.
journey to the WWE.
Yeah, and she's so charismatic too.
She's amazing. She's like the coolest.
I couldn't, but like I don't know her like that because I think
Right.
she debuted at Royal Rumble in 2019. I was like, wow, she's so charismatic and so likable.
Yep.
So
She
I was
really
like, I want to be
is.
your friend.
You know, she has like a heart of gold, and you know, her characters were always like funky and crazy,
Yeah.
so you like don't see that on screen.
Yeah.
But she was actually someone in the locker room that always had a smile on her face.
Oh,
like,
that's
She was
awesome.
never the one to be like, oh, I'm doing this stupid match, or I'm losing tonight,
Wow.
or like she just was
wow.
always positive.
That's so interesting because I never knew that from her social media, like from the pictures that she takes and what the things that she
Right.
posts. And then I saw that super personable side of her and charismatic and likable on your podcast. And I was like, oh my God, you know?
She's incredible.
So that's interesting that.
And now
it's-
she's killing it, and
yes, yes.
you know, new indie god.
Oh my God. Yeah. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I was so surprised about her release. I was so surprised about your release.
Yeah.
So, like I was
Oh,
shocked.
I remember being so surprised about your release, and I'm like,
I was so surprised about my release.
how did that just happen?
Yeah, that was
when you
painful.
talk about like charismatic and like talent, pure talent, especially on the mic. Like
Oh my God.
the Lana character is one of the most iconic
Thank
promos of all women's wrestling, all
thank you.
wrestling.
Thank
like the
you.
stuff the early stuff you did with MIRO, with Rusev, with the Russian accent and the bun, like that was iconic.
Oh my God. I will kill you if you don't put me over right now. So thank you. I
It's
like you.
so good. Like it's so good though. And so I
Thank you.
remember being really shocked about your release.
First of all, you talk about promo and acting. I cut to 2017 when I started going down the NXT, the train, and wrestle. I would also go to promo class because I was always just trying to do the most. And
yes.
I remember you cutting a promo, and I, of course, there was no one I was impressed with down at NXT.
Classic.
And I was just like, these kids need training, like acting training.
Yes.
But I was super impressed with Ruby, and then I was so impressed with
Ruby
you.
is good.
Like, both you guys, your interviews were so organic, so natural, no indication of acting, no indication of like playing a character.
Right.
Your thoughts were there, truthful, believable. And I was blown away because I had no idea. I just knew that you killed me with your spear.
Oh my God.
That's how I remember. Like, and I'm a little fragile little girl out there, a little skinny. This is like really skinny CJ. Like, I'm 116 pounds, you know?
Oh my God. Okay, that was Daria version 1.
You were vicious.
Sonya version 1. And then I got and then I really departed away from that.
Yeah.
And completely
This is the MMA fighter.
I wasn't fucking around then. I was fresh out of the cage and I was ready. I was like a non-domesticated animal.
Do you remember I'm the first person that took your comeback?
No.
At NXT.
Shut
at
the fuck up.
2017. It was a live event and I was the heel and you were a babyface.
Terrible.
And
Terrible. Don't pull those clips up. You don't want to see that.
I had the course feed for the take that. It was the very first comeback I ever took live was from you
Shut
and
up.
NXT. Yes. And
Tell
I
the
come out
people.
of feed for the spear. I'm like, whoa.
And if you don't like feed for a spear, like it's worse because then you're just getting like deeply penetrated in your stuff. That sounds
No,
weird,
it
but
was like the craziest thing because I was like, you're gonna go flying regardless. Like you would it's a shoot takedown
it's
the
a
way
shoot, it's a shoot, yeah.
it's
the way I do
total
it, yeah.
shoot. For people that don't know what shoot means, you want to break it down?
It means real.
It's real.
If you're working something, it means you're working together. You're both kind of doing it.
Yeah.
If it's a shoot, it's a shoot. You're getting taken down. Your ass is getting taken the fuck down.
And that's exactly what happened.
Period.
Yes.
That's really funny.
Yes.
Well, first of all, thank you for all the compliments. I remember that now. And oh my God, I was such a little douchebag. I just was like so rough around the edges. Like, I thought, my place in this world of wrestling was I was the MMA fighter.
Yep.
And I had to bring the legitimacy and I had to be intense. And, they were also kind of ingraining that into me in NXT. And then in comes Rhonda, Shayna, Jessamine, and Marina. And that's when everything turned.
Right.
I was like, okay, this is not my sole identity anymore.
Right.
And so then that's when I had to find another avenue. I had to find something else that made me special or made me stand out in any kind of way. And I always enjoyed the mic stuff because I wanted to be an actress from the time I was 10, 12 years old. And so I knew I could talk on the mic, but nobody else knew. So...
Except I did know in 2017.
You did. You saw it. But you might have been the only one. I mean... I
saw it. You know what was so interesting, too? Because it was just... You got it. You knew how to act. And that was
But you're an actress. So, like, real recognize real. Like, you saw it from a different perspective.
Yeah.
But I feel like from, like, the wrestling promo...
Yeah.
Stereotypical, over the top, style promo, like, that wasn't me. Yeah. I could get intense and I could get loud, but for me, it was, like you, it was coming from a place of more realism.
And it's so interesting because my biggest issue with the Performance Center and their promo classes is that there's no real acting teachers.
Yeah.
So you have love Johnny Russo, great. I know he's running promo class down there. And, my question is, are you an actor? Have you cut promos live? Have you done any of this? Have you taught acting class? I know he is a writer, but those things are different. And so that's what I would see. People get stuck sometimes a while in NXT because they maybe are great at in ring, have a great look, but then no one's actually teaching them how to act. It's
100%.
kind of like, okay, it's not there yet, And so that's where you really immediately showed a difference. But I do remember when you first debuted, they were giving you like very traditional, questionable promos.
Yes.
At best,
Yes.
questionable.
And like one line or
Yes.
two line, like Paige would say a line, Mandy
Yeah.
would say a line, I would say a line. And I was still in that character. So it would be like, and then I'm going to kick your ass. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yes. And
That was
also,
tough.
like with wrestling, especially Vince too, were dolls to him. So he
Yeah.
understood where Paige fit, Soraya fit. He understood Mandy. That was like pretty much like he loves
Yep.
like traditional sexy.
Yep.
And then it's like, okay, obviously you have a great look, you're really good, and he then is like trying to figure it out. And I just don't think they knew how to write for you in the beginning.
Yeah, I don't think I agree. I don't think they knew what to do with me.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't the China, the Rhea Ripley. Like that,
Right.
that's understandable as well. Like you're right. That's easy to digest. It's
Right.
like, okay, she's
You're
the
big,
powerhouse.
or
You're big.
powerhouse. Yeah, totally.
And now you have this like this difference where it's like I'm not the biggest or the strongest, but I'm not a girly girl and I'm not the sex.
Right.
Where do I fit?
Right.
And so I had a innate intuition of where I fit, but also that was just my gut instinct. I don't know if that was right or wrong. I just felt like I was a fighter.
Yeah.
And so I'm
like not a fighter as in like I'm a fighter in life, but as in a fighter in
I'm
a
an
legit
actual fighter
in the ring.
Right.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
so
yeah.
you have all these girls with different backgrounds, and now it's a lot different. You know,
Yeah.
now it's all athletes and all
It's insane.
fighters and stuff. Like it's
It's
incredible.
insane. Yeah,
But at the
it's
time, it was a lot of like beautiful women
Yep.
and girls that didn't have that background. And so to me, it was like, okay, the writing's on the wall. Let
Right.
me kick ass.
Yeah.
I don't need to say much right now.
Right.
But then
Oh.
when the Four Horsewomen came in and they, you know,
Yeah.
who's going to take the fighter gimmick over Ronda Rousey? Nobody. She's Ronda fucking Rousey. So I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, well, let's zip this up and throw it away.
Yeah.
And let's try something else. And so then I started leaning more into my femininity and my, you know, just kind of organically changing my look and finding a character
Yeah.
that could work for something. And it all happened in the Mandy storyline during the pandemic.
Okay, so that's like 2019 end of it or 2020,
Yeah.
right? Starting
Uh-huh.
2020. So it's interesting because also a lot of people don't know this is that 2018, I became a baby face because of Happy Lana Day and Happy
Yes.
Rusev Day and Lana's the best, Lana number one.
That was so good.
And
That was so
we're-
good.
It's so fun. And then at live events,
Mm-hmm.
I'm on the babyface side and you and Mandy are on the heel side. And I was wrestling a lot with Becky Lynch at the time
Mm-hmm. Yes.
too.
Yes, I
And
remember.
I would just take heat and at all these live events and you guys would whoop my ass.
Yep.
But it was so much fun.
We always
I
had
learned
fun.
so much. And like I sometimes wish people could see some of those matches because they were just
They were the
live
best.
event.
They were the
matches.
best.
Yeah.
And we were like, when it came time to TV, and especially when you were still in the midst of like figuring out your character and your
Yeah.
moves that you know all about that, like
Yeah.
just being in that place where you're so like torn, like what do they want? What do
Mm-hmm.
I want? What does the fans want? Like, but the live events, all that pressure was off.
Yeah.
So you could be whoever you want. So really you were more CJ. I was more Daria. Like
Yep.
Mandy was Amanda. Like, and
Right.
we were kind of all out there like being
Right.
silly and,
Yeah.
you know.
It's so interesting because they don't have that anymore. There's no live events
I-
anymore. So
when
where do you
that's-
get all your reps? You know?
I'm really against it. I understand the lightening of the schedule and that
Right.
they weren't the most lucrative events.
Right.
So business wise, like I get it.
Yes.
And if I'm TKO and I'm this huge conglomerate coming in and looking
Yeah.
at numbers, like I get it.
Totally.
But you know, those reps
Oh my
cannot be
gosh.
valued enough.
Absolutely.
They're irreplaceable.
It really is irreplaceable because I think that when I had my babyface run in 2020
Yes.
during the pandemic and was fighting Nia and Shayna,
Yep.
it was really
That must be fun.
Oh my
Not Nia and Shayna. Getting your ass whooped.
literally getting my ass
That's amazing.
destroyed. And I had so much fun. But I'm so thankful for all those 2018 live events that I did with you guys.
Yeah.
And learning Becky really like giving me feedback
Becky's
of how
great.
to sell. And, you know, she was so good at it. She did that spot for so long.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what really helped me when I had all those matches with
100%.
Shayna and Nia, and why I just was able to click with the selling part.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, oh my God, this is painful. I can just show it.
100%. Yeah, you're like, okay, I'm just gonna say exactly how it is. This sucks.
yeah. These power bombs really suck.
yeah.
Oh my God.
Yes.
I'm sure you've taken some of her power bombs.
Yes.
And Samoa drops.
Yes.
From
and the
our-
squishers in the corner. I mean, even Gianna's squishers in the corner suck.
When she interrupted the wedding and was beating me up, she literally snatched my hair.
Oh, yeah.
Like I went bald. Like
remember?
through my wig, she like hit me so hard. It was punching me so hard. Mind you, I broke her contact because I punched her in the eye because I couldn't get her off
Oh my
me.
God.
She's
I
literally
love
pulling
it.
my hair. When I took it undone, literally the cornrow from here, the hair just came off.
I'm not surprised.
And I'm like,
We gotta go.
Gianna!
Well, wait. Can we talk about when Gianna and Mandy got in a real fight in promo class?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Beating the living shit out of each other.
No.
Oh
Like,
my God.
physically?
Yes, bitch.
No.
So, okay. I don't know if I've ever told this
Oh,
story.
this is great.
It's not really
This is
mine to
great.
tell, but I'm going to tell it
I
now.
know, this is great.
They're my best
We love
friends.
you. We love you guys.
I know, we love it. We're in promo class, okay?
Yes. Oh, this is great.
We're all new. Gianna got to the performance center. Liv got to the performance center a year before me and Mandy.
Yep.
And then me and Mandy came, and we were all still new though. And we're in promo class, and we did this drill. And it's called like the pull apart promo.
Okay.
So, you do a pretend
Yeah.
pull apart. People are security, or other people are pulling you off the other girl, and you're just pretending, and then you have to cut a promo right after.
Yeah.
So it gets you like in the vibe
Yeah.
of a real match or whatever. And so they're doing a pull apart. And remember Noof?
Of course, I remember Noof.
So
I love Noof.
me-
Aaliyah, for all the
Aaliyah,
wrestling
yeah.
fans. Yeah.
Me, Aaliyah, this girl, Danielle Camella, I
Yeah.
think.
Oh, yeah, I remember Danielle. Yeah.
We were the three people hired, so to speak, to pull them apart.
Okay.
And it's easy, you just pretend, and,
Yeah.
work together, whatever. And so we're doing it, and Noof and Aaliyah are on the side. I'm in the middle of the two of them. And they're doing it, and it feels normal at first, and then I'm feeling like wind, like whiz past my ear, and I'm like, yo, they're really throwing. And then I hear one of them say, "What, bitch?" And then I'm like, wait, is
No.
this real?
No.
And then I feel like, you can feel the intensity in someone's body when
Yep.
they're no longer working.
Yep.
You know what that
Yep.
feels like when
Yep.
they grab, and you just know like,
Yep.
oh, it's a fight now. So I'm feeling that, and then I
Yep.
look, Noof's gone, Aaliyah's gone. Daniela's gone. They bounced
Wow.
because now it is a scramble. It is the Tasmanian devil.
No.
And I'm in the middle, and I'm going whoa, and I'm like shooting on both of them to get them off each other. But Mandy had Gianna's hair in her.
Oh
and
my God.
Gianna had Mandy's hair.
Oh my God.
And they're screaming at each other, and they're swinging for the fences. And I'm like,
Wait, how did it even happen?
and then the greatest thing. So finally, I'm ripping them apart. Finally, the boys slide in and
Yeah.
help me rip them apart
Oh
because they
my
were
gosh.
like, untamed animals. And they get
Was
apart.
this in the ring?
In the ring.
Okay.
We get them apart.
Oh my God.
Okay. They slide out. Like coaches are yelling. Like Bloom comes in and he's like, "Wah!" Everyone's like freaking out.
Oh my God.
And Mandy was so proud at the time. You might remember this, that she didn't have hair extensions back then. So she rolls out and she's like, you pulled my hair. And Mandy goes, at least my hair's real, bitch. And she thought that was like, and they're just fucking each other up now, cursing each other out. And we're all
That's
just,
so funny. At least my hair is real.
at least my hair's real, bitch. And Mandy, like she was so proud of that.
She was.
And we're all just like, what is and I was
Wow.
friendly with Gianna. I was
Okay.
best friends with Mandy, but I
Yeah,
was
okay.
already friendly with Gianna. I was
Okay.
kind of like the middleman. So
Right.
I was kind of like laughing.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell is
Yeah.
going on?
Oh my God.
And then the coaches came in and gave a big speech about,
What
Don't
set them
do-
off? Or they just don't know?
I don't know. I think one swung a little too snug and the other retaliated.
Which
And
it probably sure was Gianna.
I don't know, to be honest. Probably. But I don't know. Someone...
No, Gianna's not that she just lays, like, it will be safe where she lays
Yes.
it, but she, like...
Well, she has
that-
passion. Like, she has that, like, intensity
Totally.
and passion.
I mean, that's the reason why, in my opinion, she's
so
been champion
talented, yeah.
and pinned Ronda Rousey 3 times. And
Look at you having the Liv Morgan stats in the back.
I know,
pocket.
I'm her biggest stan. I just like go into manager role. Like I will be like,
That's
sell
amazing.
at 3 times, like all that.
That is amazing. Oh my God. Well,
Yeah,
she's the best.
no,
we love them
she-
both.
Yes,
but that was an
yes,
iconic story.
Yes. Oh my God, that's hilarious. So when did you become a lot closer with Gianna?
Me and Gianna got really close when Mandy got moved down to NXT.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you guys weren't when she was up on the rain. That's when you guys got a lot closer.
We were already really close. Like
Okay.
when
because you guys were on SmackDown
yeah
together.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
But
Or Raw.
what,
Like the
no,
same-
we were on opposite brands to start.
Yeah.
And then at one
Yep.
point we crossed paths, but we got really close. Me, her, and Mandy were all really friendly.
Yeah.
But we were on separate brands. Then
It makes a
Mandy-
big difference.
It makes a big difference. You
Yes.
don't see them. You know how it
Yes.
is.
Yeah.
You see each other on pay-per-view day.
Totally. So it's like, for you guys that don't know, especially back in the day, we had, if you were on Raw, basically you had 3 live events. You were on the road 5 days a week. If you're on SmackDown, you were
Yep.
on the road 4 days a week, and it was opposite schedules.
Right.
And you only saw each other 4 times a year at SummerSlam, Royal Rumble, WrestleMania,
Correct.
and Survivor Series. Because we had different pay-per-views
Yes.
for Raw and SmackDown, which wasn't like that 10 years ago, but they started doing that in 2016 when there was the massive
Yep.
brand split. So we didn't see each other much
No.
if you're on the opposite brands.
Yep. And so
Yeah.
then Mandy got moved down to NXT, and then me and Gianna got put on the same brand, and so we became inseparable.
Yeah.
And now we're
Because Mandy actually went to Raw first. That's when I was wrestling her
You're right,
and
with Dana.
for about...
her and Dana went to Raw,
Yeah. Mhm.
right?
Dana was already on Raw. They brought
Mandy
her
to
over and
Raw,
they started pairing them
And
together.
I was on SmackDown.
Yes, and you were on SmackDown, and yep.
Wow,
So that
my
was-
memory is fried.
Wow.
Brain cells missing. You have a good memory though.
Thank God, because I've
Thank
had
God.
a lot of brain cells missing from the whiskey and the kicks to the head.
talk about that.
You know?
Let's talk about Lana and whiskey.
Okay, yeah. We have a lot of crazy stories together on being on the road and going on tour. We would have 2 weeks, every year, 2-week tours in Europe.
All across Europe.
All across Europe. Crazy schedules, like flights every day or 6-hour bus rides every day.
Yep.
And, obviously at the time, I don't know if I was a baby face or a heel. No, I was a heel at one point with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And I was taking the comeback every single night. And I would get hammered every single night.
We all did, to be fair.
That's true.
You weren't alone. We all were doing
It's
it.
very a part of the culture.
It's a part of the culture. You're all hanging out. We call it catering, but it's really just a big ballroom in a
Yes.
random hotel
Yes.
in Germany.
And Fit Finley was on tour with us. And he
Yeah.
was a big part of who was teaching me how to wrestle.
Yes.
He's Irish. And same with Sheamus and Miro. And so I started drinking whiskey
Mm-hmm.
and Guinness originally because of I have to hang with Fit and Sheamus, who's, by the way, Sheamus is a big man.
He's a big guy.
So
And
he can drink.
He can sling some.
He can sling like Guinness.
He can sling some Guinnesses.
Remember that time he got so drunk on his birthday and spilt all over Mandy
No.
in 2019?
What? Your memory is wild.
Oh my God, thank
Where
you.
were we?
We were in San Antonio for the Royal Rumble.
And you remember the freaking town? Oh my god! Oh my god!
You remember that?
We're just gonna.
Yeah. So that was a fun one. But
Oh my god!
you remember?
Oh my god!
Yes. You remember?
In that underneath
Yes,
bar.
in the underneath bar.
Oh
Yes.
my! Oh man, that was
Yes.
a wild.
We have a lot of crazy stories together for a good 5-6 years.
Can I tell
solid.
my favorite one?
I would love for you to.
So I'll never forget it. We're in a ballroom in a town. It was Germany. I know it was Germany.
It was Germany.
It was Germany.
It was
And
Germany.
For some reason, we were all doing cartwheels. Do you remember that?
Yes. I
You
do.
and Mandy were having a cartwheel off, who had the best cartwheel. And I was just looking at you guys like this. I can't even do a cartwheel. Just kidding. But so that was happening.
That was hysterical.
We're taking shot. I mean, we're going crazy, whatever.
I'm literally
Miro-
chugging the whiskey. Yeah.
Miro, in Miro fashion, was like, I'm good. I'm going to bed.
Yep.
He had hung out, he had chilled, and then he was done.
Yeah.
So he's
It's like
Irish
CJ's doing
goodbye.
cartwheels.
No, he literally Irish goodbye. And I was pretty sober that night. And so I'm watching and I'm like, okay, she's really fucked up. Her husband's in bed.
She is in CJ.
You. CJ is fucked up. Her husband's in bed. But it was a safe group.
Yeah,
we're all
totally.
with each other. But I was keeping an eye on you. I was.
The best.
I was a little, And so the night was coming to an end, and you couldn't stand. And so I baby carried you, no joke, up the elevator to your room.
Wasn't that the night I did a split in the middle of catering?
Yes,
I'm
you
like,
did
I'm
that.
doing a split.
Yep. And chairs were flying, like you were knocking chairs over.
Oh my God.
And-
Someone did a backflip. Was it Ricochet?
Oh my God. No, he
Who
wasn't
was it
there
that
yet.
just did
Was he there?
Oh, maybe he wasn't. He came up in 2019.
People were flipping,
Someone
though.
just did a flip out of nowhere.
Everyone was doing gymnastics
Yeah.
that night. And I was like, someone's going to tear an ACL. And it took me like 10 minutes to figure out what room you were in because you wouldn't tell me. I don't think you knew.
Couldn't remember.
And so I'm like searching your pockets, your purse. I'm like, Lana, like, what room are you in? And we're trying to call MIRO. Like, we're trying to figure out your room for a long time. Finally, we figure out what room you're in. And I baby carry you. Mandy's behind me. Mandy knocks on the door. MIRO answers. I literally, he says nothing besides thank you. I pass you off. He grabs you the same way I had you, shuts the door with his shoulder, and off you went. And I laughed for 10 minutes with Mandy. I said, did he just, there was no reaction.
Yeah, that was definitely my life back then. Like, I kind of lean total divas and, you know, road life of like
Yes.
drinking
Yeah,
so
no,
much.
I get that.
But yeah, I was like, I don't drink at all anymore.
Are you sober?
I'm sober. Like
Shut
for,
up.
I guess 5 months now. Yeah, completely sober.
Oh my God, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Do you feel amazing?
I do.
You look amazing.
Oh my God, thank you.
When I walked in today, I was like, you're glowing.
Thank you.
You just look stunning. You look so like in your element. And I know, you know, you take your breaks from social media, but you resurfaced recently.
Yes,
And I
yes.
love when you do that because then you'll like mass post and I get to see what you're up to. Whereas like the 6 months you're gone, I have to like text you and
Yep.
do like an SOS.
Literally.
I'm like, is she
Literally
good?
an
Well, I
SOS,
just, like,
yeah.
And I'm always like, I don't know what house you're at. Like, I don't
Yeah,
know. Is she in
yeah.
Nashville? Is she in LA? Like, I don't know what's going on.
Well,
so
I
I'm
have
glad you're back on social
thank
media so I
you.
can keep up.
Thank you. I have crazy dips at times, like crazy. Mental health has been a journey for me.
Yeah.
And so when I have those, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just step away from things that might give me FOMO or might make me feel like I start comparing
Yes.
other people, and I'm on my own journey. And
Wow, that's so real. No one
Yeah.
says it like that. And that's exactly what it is.
Yes,
And
yes.
it's so
so easy to-
toxic sometimes. Like
Yes.
it's so easy to we sit there and we swipe and we
Yes.
scroll for hours.
Hours.
And
Yep.
you just it's like dysmorphia.
Yeah.
Your entire like image of reality and what people are doing is completely modified
Totally.
from what it really is.
Right.
And then I say it all, I have a 13-year-old stepdaughter,
Mm-hmm.
and we talk about this all the time in my house, and she gets so angry because she just wants more screen time, and we limit her screen time. She gets an
That's
hour a
good.
day.
Oh, that's so good.
And
so healthy.
She hates it. Obviously, she's young and
Right.
she wants to be on TikTok. But we know as adults, me and my wife, that like it is so damaging.
For sure.
If you don't have some sort of boundary with it to where you're not on it all day, and
Yep.
and the comparison's the biggest part because
Yeah. Oh my God.
and
It's
we all
insane.
know none of us are posting, like, it's not accurate to what
Right.
we're currently doing. Or,
Right.
it's not an accurate representation. It's a bunch of smoke and mirrors.
Yeah. It's interesting because it was actually that tour that
Yeah.
I think it was Brian Danielson on that tour brought up about screen time and Instagram, and everyone started
so weird.
bringing up their screen time of how much screen
see
time
how
they
much.
use. And I was spending like 13 hours a day on my phone,
Yep.
and 11 of it was on Instagram.
Yep.
And of course, everyone's like, ha, of course, CJ's the Instagram queen. But I was kind of like disturbed, seriously. And I was like, that's a lot of time. And like, I knew like it did pay off. Like I grew a
Look at your
huge
brand.
account
Yeah.
and stuff. But like, it was actually probably about 6 months after that was the first time I ever hired a digital manager. Cause I was like, I need to be able to see my family. And then also it just kind of was the beginning of me putting major boundaries over my screen time. And so even if I post, like I will get off quickly, and I'll spend
Amazing.
some time, but it's like, first of all, I don't want these mass like platforms to win, because they are always competing for our time. And time is the only thing we can't get back.
Interesting.
Money we can get back. They're printing dollar
I
bills
love
out
that.
right now, quite quickly. Time we can't buy.
I love that.
And so
it's so invaluable.
it's priceless.
You know that I'm 31, I'm about to be 32. And
Yes,
in my 30s,
You look amazing.
All of the thank you.
Yes.
All the realizations though that come when you get older, and now that I have a family, and like my priorities are not what they used to be.
That's so awesome.
It's wild because you know
so
how
awesome.
you know my mindset, and we've worked together for so long.
Yeah.
Like it's not the same anymore.
Wow.
And I have the same hustle and the same work ethic, and I still work my ass off. But,
Totally. Oh my
but
God. You, by
like,
the way, I just want to interrupt you real
Tell
quick.
me.
You are one of the hardest workers I've ever met. And I just like want everyone to know that. Like your hustle, you and Mandy's hustle was so undeniable, and that was partly the reason why like I loved you guys so much and like wanted to be friends with you guys and clicked with you guys, because it was one coming from the outside world into wrestling, and I think sometimes people would judge us.
Yeah,
You know,
all the time,
but it's
yeah.
like you just don't understand. We have grinded. We do work so hard. It's just was put in another world, you know.
100%.
And I just think it shows. Like both you guys
Thank
are so
you.
successful,
Thank
and
you.
will only keep on thriving. So, anyways,
No,
back
that
to
means
you.
a lot. It means a lot because there's certain things you just don't get your flowers for, so to speak.
No, I totally get it.
But yeah, we came from a different world. None of us grew up diehard wrestling fans,
Right.
only wanting to wrestle.
Right,
But
right,
in our
right.
perspective avenues, we were working our asses off to,
Yeah.
But regardless,
And that's the reason why you did get a lot of TV time. You know,
Yeah.
and I think like no one can take that away from you. Is like you were so good at what you did. You were so good at promos. You were so good at being GM.
Thank you.
I was a huge fan of you being GM.
Thank you.
I secretly didn't want you to stop being GM.
I know.
You know, I would text you that. I'm like,
I know.
No, I want you to be GM. Keep on doing it.
I probably should have wrote it a little longer.
What's your whole thoughts on that? Do you have like any regrets or like?
So I
Not
can't
regrets,
regret
but- Mm-hmm.
anything. Like I really can't regret anything because I'm so obsessed with my life. Like I really love
awesome.
life, and that's like the phase I'm in right now. Like I love life. I
awesome.
love what I do. I'm so happy. I feel fulfilled,
Mm.
and I'm so proud of what I've done. So like to say I regret anything would be, I would be misspeaking. But are there things I look back on and I'm like, they could have gone differently? Sure.
I have a couple, thought-provoking questions
Oh,
right now.
I love that. Let's use my few brain cells I have left.
So, I think especially because for us, we had such a high, like you had a decade of being in WWE and you had crazy storylines. Like the Mandy storyline with you and Mandy was epic. And your mic skills in that was like, I was literally popping big time because you were so iconically good.
Thank you.
I don't say that about a lot of people's promos. And there's definitely times that Becky and in the Man Run 2019, like I would like be crying out of happiness.
Yep.
It was so good.
She's so good.
And Lexi has moments that I'm just like,
Yes.
oh my God.
It is
you
so
know?
weird, and like it makes sense because you're an actress.
Yeah.
I'm an actress, and so we appreciate the same things.
Yes.
But you just said, and that's always my list. People go, "Who's the best promo in WWE on the female side?"
Yeah.
And I go, Lana,
Thank you.
Alexa Bliss, Becky Lynch, and I,
You.
I throw myself in there. But we recognize the exact same thing. It's the realism. It's the acting. It's the
Yeah.
talent.
Yeah.
And I say the exact same list.
You were so good. And I later found out you wrote a lot of that too.
Yeah.
You wrote all of it.
I wrote all of it. Yeah.
Yeah, and that was also incredible.
Thank you.
Yeah, your writing was so good.
Thank you.
And I really think that like put your whole career over top. Like I don't know if that's the right word.
Thank you. No, thank you.
So do you feel that whole stalking situation and what happened changing the hair versus hair match, do you feel like that kind of shifted, like that would have put you in a different space?
Yeah. So
Because did you guys end up doing a table match? Like what happened?
no, we ended up doing a loser leaves town match.
Oh, yeah.
The attempted kidnapping incident definitely derailed plans because it happened 2 nights before, 3 nights before,
was
maybe
insane.
3 nights before SummerSlam
Yeah.
was the break-in
Yeah.
in my house. We were talking back and forth with Vince. What do you want to do? He wanted to respect, what I was going through, and he's like, we don't need to do the match at all. And I was like, no, we're doing the match.
Because he was really high on you guys at the time, too. Yeah. I
Yeah, he
remember
was
that.
great at that time, and
Which is amazing.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I think I called him. I think it was like 3:00 in the morning, and the break-in had just happened.
Wow.
And there was news reporters at the house instantly, and so I called Vince.
Wow.
And he answered. And I was like, sir, I just wanted to call you before you got any word of this. Like, a fan just tried to break into my house and I'm with the cops and whatever. And he's like, what do you need? What do you need? And I was like, no, I'm good. And he actually sent security to be with me and Mandy.
Wow.
So he sent, you know, Jim Kelly and
Okay. I didn't know that.
yeah. And so they were with me full time until
Wow.
Yeah, they moved me into the safe house. But did you ever hear that story?
I didn't know you got moved into a safe house
Nobody
at all.
knew. Okay, so there's a lot.
Wow.
So yes, it changed the trajectory of the creative because we talked to Vince and he's like, well, what do you want to do? And I was like, I don't know. I don't think I should be bald right now because I was supposed to lose the hair versus hair. And I was supposed to come back as like this G.I. Jane badass character and quote unquote run through the division, you know.
Right. Who knows? That could have stopped
And
at
that
any
would have
time.
been terrible if I was bald for no reason. I was bald and sitting in catering. But nonetheless,
Yeah.
we kind of mutually decided that it wasn't the greatest decision for me to shave my head right after that traumatic experience. And maybe we'd go a different direction. And so he's like, whatever you want to do, let me know. So I was like, well, I need to think of a stipulation that has similar stakes to hair versus hair. Nothing's going to live up to that, but what could be equally as entertaining? And I was like, what about loser leaves? And I'll leave and I'll come back the next week as like a schizophrenic who doesn't realize that she left. And maybe I just become this unraveled character and we kind of play off a little bit of the real life stuff where like I just went through this trauma and maybe I've lost my mind and I come back the next week not thinking that I lost a loser leave, you know, whatever.
Right.
And Vince's exact words were, I love it. You can swing from the chandelier in my office.
Oh my God.
And I was like, that's not what I had in mind, but
Oh my
yeah,
God.
perfect.
Yeah. Love it.
So, but that only happened after, so we get to the building on the day of SummerSlam and the producers come to us and they're like, Sonya's actually going to win the match. Mandy's going to lose and go away and we'll bring her back in funny ways. Like one day she'll try to sneak in as a guest referee and we'll kick her out. And another day she'll try to sneak in as a writer with glasses on and we'll
Vince
kick
probably
her out.
just wanted her to be sexy.
Yeah, he thought it was hilarious too. And at the time,
Classic.
you know, I had been kind of kicking Mandy's ass. And we had felt like she had definitely felt that like she was the babyface and maybe the SummerSlam match should be her comeuppance.
Right.
Her time to win.
Right.
And I saw her point.
Right.
And the producer also said the same thing. So I actually went into Bruce and Vince and asked to lose and
interesting.
pitched the schizophrenic character.
Oh, interesting.
And he said, okay.
Interesting.
So they switched it. So I was supposed to go over at SummerSlam. And then I went and pitched myself to lose. So if there's a defining moment that I probably could go back and change, it would probably be that.
Yeah.
Because
For sure.
what ended up happening was I lost and we were all on board for the schizophrenic character. And then 1 week went by, 1 month went by, 2 months went by. I'm blowing up Bruce's phone. What's going on? I thought I was coming right back. I'm blowing up Vince's phone. And then finally I got a text from Bruce like, after second thought, you know, we have to honor the stipulation. And the stipulation was loser leaves. So you got to stay gone for a minute.
And you were gone for like 5 months.
Yeah, exactly 5 months.
Wow.
And so then I was very disappointed because
Yeah.
although maybe in hindsight it was good to have time off after the whole thing, I needed to move and relocate and all this stuff.
That's true.
I wanted to be at work because I wanted to be distracted.
Yeah. No, I
And
totally
I wanted
get that.
to just be back in it. And I was at the height of my career. I
Yeah.
was cutting these promos and I felt so confident finally. And I was
Yeah.
in my character and in my element. And I had created I didn't really have heat at that moment. They kind of got behind me.
Yeah.
It was weird. I was,
Yes.
you know, but I had some real support from the fans for the first time.
Right.
And I didn't want to lose that. And I was
true.
devastated sitting home. And it was no longer in my hands. And then I came back and I said, what are we going to do with me? And I don't know. I said, okay, well, I want to go meet with Vince. And so I knocked on his door. I went in his office and I said, sir, like, what are you thinking? I have a couple ideas. And he's like, what's your ideas? And I was like, well, it all starts with a suit. I have these really cool suits I got made and I'd love to wear them and maybe turn into some sort of like authoritative character, whatever. I didn't have a clear vision. I just knew I wanted to wear the suits really. And he goes, where are they? And I was like, they're actually in my
loves suits,
hotel.
by the way.
He loves suits.
He loves suits on anyone.
Anybody.
Yes.
So I said, they're actually in my hotel room. He's like, have someone go get them. A runner goes, gets my suit. I try it on. I go in Vince's office. He goes, oh, that's perfect. He goes, you're going to walk down the hallway. There's going to be superstars lined on both sides clapping for you.
I remember this exact segment.
And
I
go,
remember this.
Right?
Yes, I remember this segment.
That's all he tells me, though. So
I remember
I'm like,
this segment. This was your return.
I feel like I'm playing a game of Clue.
Yeah.
Daria in a suit in a hallway with, like, I'm like, what is this leading to? I had no clue. And so I walked down a hallway. I didn't even know what to be feeling.
Right.
Because, like, what was the scene? Why am I walking down a hallway getting clapped for?
Yeah,
Because I almost got killed? Like, I didn't know what was happening, but
Yeah.
I was so grateful. And I was like,
Yeah.
all right, cool. I get to wear a suit. And then it turned into the GM character that lasted for almost 2 years.
I think that it's so interesting because you had such a big push. And I sometimes wonder, a question to ourselves, like, would we rather achieve all our dreams and then it's taken away quickly, like the releases of stuff,
Yeah.
and it's taken away really quickly, and have to work it all out then, or to never reach
Oh, that's easy.
our dreams?
That's easy.
Yeah.
Have it and get it taken away.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? Like, that's easy. Like, it's...
Yeah.
I have this weird thing about me where I will manipulate anything in my brain to be in my favor.
I love that.
Because
Same.
I can't. You are like
Same.
that. You
Yep.
are like that.
Like, gotta trick out your brain
I will
almost.
trick
Yeah.
because I'm very empathetic and I'm very emotional. And so if I were to go down a different path, like I could go very deeply down.
Yeah. No, I
Does
get
that make sense?
Yeah,
So like
totally.
when shit happens that might be seen as like negative or a bad situation, I really try to see the silver lining.
Yeah.
And I don't always, I'm not perfect, but like
Totally.
with even like getting released or, you know, not getting my contract renewed, it was very quickly a feeling of like, oh, what's next? And not because I wanted to leave, I didn't, but the universe had made that decision for me. I was no longer in control.
So interesting.
And so quickly I was like, oh, well, what does the universe have in store? Because it must be amazing.
Wow.
Because we can only go up from here.
Well, I just have to tell you, that's so inspiring. And that is such a gift. Like, that is a gift that literally the universe has given you to be able to, one, find the positive loop and everything. Because we can get in a negative loop and we can get in a positive loop.
Yeah.
And so, like, to be able to do that positive loop. And just, I remember texting you when you got really... I was shocked, you know,
Yeah.
and I didn't know why. And then I found out that they didn't renew your contract. I was talking to Nick, you know, he was kind of giving me the tea.
Yep.
And I was talking to you, and then you
Yep.
kept on, like, we kept on texting each other every day. And from like day 1 to day 4, there was a huge difference because you were like, yeah, I'm in shock. I'm going to be okay. You said, I'm in
Yeah.
shock. I'm disappointed, but it's going to be
Yeah.
okay. That's like day 1.
Yep.
The time day 4, you're like, I'm doing great. I know everything happens for a reason. And she's, again, like, you're disappointed, but I know everything happens for a reason. It's going to be good.
Yeah.
And even this week when I texted you, I'm like, how are you doing? You're like, better than ever. And I'm just honestly blown away because for me, when I got released, I was really depressed. And mind you, I was on the same page as you where it's
Yeah.
like, we know this is not personal, this is business.
100%.
And that we can, when you come back, I'd love to dive more into like
Yeah,
personal
yeah.
versus business with Johnny and
Yes,
stuff
yes,
because, you know,
yes.
we all work in the business. But I was just really amazed because I knew in my head everything happens for a reason. Like, I knew God had my back. Of
course.
But like, my heart was devastated. Like, I had my plan. I needed my 3 more years on my contract. Then I
Yep.
would retire.
Yep.
And I was just, it really rattled me. And it kind of sent me into like depression and to mania for a while.
I get that.
And so I just like, share how you do it. Like, I'm so interested because that is like, I'm blown away. And like, you seem happy. And
yeah.
I'm so happy for you.
Thank
Because I
you.
do think that this is the right thing for you at this time.
It
I
is.
really, really do believe that.
Yeah, I think it goes back to like, I'm so steadfast in my ways, and my way is that I am not in control of everything, but the one thing I
Right.
am in control
Yeah.
of is how I perceive things and
And
what I
react.
do with it. Yeah, how I react. And so it's almost a blessing that it wasn't a crossroad I had to come to or a decision I had to make. It was like the universe made it for me. And so that could only mean one thing. And maybe, this comes from my strong faith.
Yeah.
You know, the faith in the universe.
Yeah,
Whatever
yeah.
you believe in,
No, it's-
I
faith
have
is
a
important.
lot of faith.
Yeah.
And so even when bad things happen, I'm able to, see the good. And
That's
so I
awesome.
knew right away I had been complacent for a few years in stagnant. I had felt like I couldn't get out of a box that I was in. And some of it was not in my control, as you know.
Yeah.
So I just felt like I wasn't able to do what I know I'm capable of and at this time with the company. And so when they let me go, it was like, oh, I get to go take all of that amazing stuff and do it somewhere else.
Yeah.
And you said it, like the promo aspect and the character work is probably the highlight of my WWE career. It's not the physicality necessarily. And so with that, I go, okay, well, that's interesting and ironic, or maybe not at all, that I've wanted to be an actress my entire life.
Yeah.
And now that's what I've honed and worked on for 10 years in WWE in some sort of facet. And now I get to go just do that.
Yeah.
And now I'm no longer a mid-carder.
Yeah.
I don't have to be a mid-carder.
Yeah.
I don't have to be mediocre in the ring and great on the mic. I can just be great.
I love that.
And so
love that for you.
I got
love
excited.
That. Yeah.
And I was like, it didn't feel good to, I worked my ass off in the physicality.
Yeah.
And, the injury and then 2 years as GM not touching my wrestling boots, aside from when I would go off and train on my own. But that wasn't often, to be honest. And it just wasn't clicking. And I think it would have.
Yeah, for
I'd
sure.
only had 4 years combined of ring experience.
Right.
2 years off GM, a year off ACL, and 5 months off kidnapping.
Yeah.
So
that's crazy.
combined ring time is not a lot. So I do think, I'm not going to sell myself short. I do think I could have been great in the ring, but I wasn't there.
You need more time.
I need more time.
Yeah.
And
Totally
so
normal.
but I now get excited to hone the one thing that I feel I'm best at and I'm meant to do. And it just all feels so serendipitous.
That's awesome. I always felt like you were going to be one of the people that crosses over, legitimately could cross over. There's a couple people that I thought like look wise, but then it's a choice of like, do they have the actual skill set to deliver?
Right.
And then also, do they have the passion? Because you have to be like so resilient because,
God, yeah.
I mean, how many auditions have you put on? Like hundreds.
No, I mean, probably 500 in 4 months. Like, it's insanity. No, probably 500 in the last year, but in the last 4 months since I called my manager and said, yo, we're going full time. Yeah. I mean, it's, it's 4 or 5 a week. Yeah. And it's constant rejection.
Awesome.
And I love it. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm going to get the fucking next one. And, and it's like it's like a high for me a little bit. Yep. At first it was intimidating. I was like, oh man, these self-tapes suck. Everything's digital and virtual now. Yeah. They're all self-tapes. You send them in. And now
but you get to look at it, so that's good.
You get to look, and you obsess over it is the negative. But anyway, it's intimidating, but it's been fun. It fills a cup. It fills probably the biggest cup. So
it's so important. You know how Vince would always tell us, "Are you having fun?"
Yeah,
like we have to have fun. We're not.
And I wasn't having enough fun at WWE. I wasn't. I'll be frank. Like I was in my head. I was overthinking constantly. The only time I could say I was really letting go and felt good was that pandemic era. Okay. That was and GM a little bit. But I was always like, that looming feeling of like, when are they going to release me?
Yeah. That anxiety is crazy.
It's insane.
It's literally insane. It's always looming over you.
It's not like acting where if you do get fired from a show or there's another one, like you can go audition for more. Yep. It's there's one WWE.
Yeah. Literally.
So at the time, it was like, if I get released from this, I'm a wrestler. Where do I go?
Right.
Obviously now there's more opportunity. But
but the thing is that WWE is the one that still has more of like the facade and the fireworks and the more promo time. Yes. Okay, so obviously you're incredible on the mic. So if you could go back and change any skill sets and change, but the key is you have to turn in your mic skill for another skill set. Would you do that?
No.
Okay.
No. No. Because look at what we're doing now. Yes. Like I need the mic skills because this is what I'm meant to do.
So I don't know if you remember this, which this really impacted me also the way I posted on social was I was supposed to be at your house. Me and Gianna were going to come over to your house with Mandy the night the stalker broke in.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, because you lived in Tampa at the time, and Gianna had the farm.
You're
and I was staying at her house, and we were all collabing a lot on TikTok.
Oh my
and doing a lot of
God.
like fun TikToks
And we wanted to
and
do,
get
like,
ready. Like I was gonna come over and do my get ready with you. I'd already done with Mandy the get ready and with Naya.
How the fuck did I not remember
Liv.
that?
And well, you probably blacked out. And literally, I don't even remember why we ended up deciding not to go. I think we were gonna come the next day or something.
Shut up.
Yeah.
No, you're right. I do
Yeah.
remember that.
Yeah. So it's crazy.
Because you know what? I remember you or Gianna texting me the next day. You didn't find
Yeah.
out yet.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's
Yep.
probably not a good idea.
Yep.
And I made a joke.
That's exactly it.
That's exactly what
Yeah,
happened.
Yeah. And that really shook me to the core because I was like, okay, we could have been there. And I just, we're posting so much of like in real time. And I've never returned to posting like I was posting prior to that because I'm just like, wow, like,
You were
seriously,
very.
I get goosebumps like talking
You were
about
very. I specifically remember you being very supportive after the incident. You know, everyone was great and reached out and everything, but you were one of the few people that kept reaching out, and that meant a lot to me because you are a very genuine person, and you do have a lot of, and you care a lot about people.
Yeah.
And I don't know if people know that about you.
Thank you.
Not that they think the opposite, but like,
Thank you.
That's you. You're very genuine. And you're very real, and yeah, you actually cared.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. I think that's what, oh gosh, I think, when was it? We talked a lot about that. It's like that you're all about loyalty.
Yeah.
And
To
then
a
also
fault.
like, that's what I love about you is that you're so genuine with everything. Like if you don't like someone, you'll just say it, you know?
Probably too much.
Yes.
My therapist tells me that.
So do you think that therapy also has helped you be like this person that you can accept things when it comes, like, and being positive? Do you think that's a part of
Maybe.
because you're very, very like on top of your therapy?
Yeah.
Like I've been hanging out with you like on a yacht and you're like, sorry, I have a therapist call right now. I'm like,
Yeah,
are
I
you
don't
in
fuck around.
urgent care? You're like, no, this is my weekly.
Shannon's my girl.
I'm like, wow.
I've been with my girl Shannon for
Yeah.
8 years, maybe.
That's awesome.
And we, you know, sometimes we'll go months without talking.
Yeah.
And then when I need something, I'll schedule an appointment, and it's virtual and it's easy. And she just keeps me in check. And she, you know what therapy's done for me? I could do a really good job of finding my own flaws because I'm very self-aware, and so I can pick myself apart. But you know, she helps me understand sometimes why I do the things I do and
that's
where it
interesting.
comes from. So then it helps me check myself and be more conscious of it.
Yeah.
And so it keeps me in check.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
because I
awesome.
can go off the rails sometimes. So like, it just keeps me in line with myself and aware and accountable.
awesome.
Yeah,
That's
I love
so
it,
good.
and I like to talk. You know, I'm a talker, so I like to hear myself talk, and I like to get feedback. You know, we could chat for days. That's why this is. I'm gonna be
Yes.
late for the airport. I'm gonna miss my flight today.
Oh my God. Yes, we have to wrap up this podcast.
Yes.
We are going to have you back. I want Tony also to come.
It'll be so fun.
Yeah, and I totally get the therapy thing. I've
Yeah.
been adamant in therapy since March. It's changed
Yeah.
my life.
It's great.
So we encourage it.
Yes,
It's
whatever
very-
kind works for you. I know everyone
Absolutely.
like talk therapy's not their thing, so
Talk
find your
therapy
thing.
has saved
not
my
for
life.
everybody.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I need to get it out.
Oh, because we're talkers.
Yeah.
We are communicators.
Yes, we are.
Like my wife's not a big communicator, so for her, talk therapy's no bueno.
Interesting.
'Cause she has her own stuff, you know,
that's
meditation
awesome.
and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, you see, that's why I want her to come on. And I
We
want
gotta
to
talk about a lot.
all
We gotta
this.
talk about ayahuasca. We went and did ayahuasca in the jungle. With
Oh my God, that's next
Shaw.
episode.
All right.
Next episode.
Stay
okay.
tuned.
Okay. So what? Please, I plug in where to follow you
Yeah.
and anything coming up. I know you just filmed in Nashville. Your schedule's insane.
Yeah.
And then if you guys have any questions for her and
Mm-hmm.
Tony, please let us know because we are going to have her back. I believe in September, which
Yes.
is about a month
Yes.
from now.
Definitely September.
Yes. So we're going to have her back soon, and so please ask us questions. Anything.
Yeah, anything.
And plug
You're
your stuff.
incredible.
Oh my God, thank you.
So thank you for having me.
Oh, thank
When
you
I
for
found out
coming.
you were doing a podcast, I was like, there's not going to be a better podcast on Spotify. I mean, it's going to be incredible.
Oh my God, I love
She's
you.
just so good.
You're so great.
Yeah, you can find me across all social medias, Daria Berenato. You'll find me Unwrapped podcast on YouTube and Spotify. I have a few movies that are in the works. One is set to premiere somewhere where you all can watch it. Some more details to come. And yeah, I am enjoying this phase of my life. My cup is full, and I love you guys. And
Yay.
tune in to this amazing podcast.
Yes, Identity Crisis and Oversharing
Every week.
with CJ Perry. Yes.
It's a perfect name. It's so perfect. Identity crisis and oversharing. It's so good.
This week on CJ Puts You Over, we're going to talk about baby faces and heels. Good guys and bad guys in the business and the difference between them. Miro, you know all about
Me?
heels,
Here we go.
right?
Yes. I also know a lot about baby faces too.
Yeah. Happy Rusev?
Happy Rusev Day. He did pretty good.
Happy Rusev Day.
That's right.
Okay.
It's okay. You did try it.
Yeah.
But I love the bad guys. I love the heels. I studied them all my life since I was a kid. So,
I learned how to be a heel from you.
because you're smart.
You kind of would whisper in my ear at live events. Like I would be like, they would be chanting and they would be like, USA, USA, USA. And I'm like standing there with the microphone like this. I'm like, I don't know what to say. And I look at you and you're whispering in my ear. You're like, tell them to shut up and say they're a stupid village.
There you go.
And I'm like, shut up, you stupid village. And the place lost it. It was amazing. But I first want to talk about baby faces this week. And it's going to be my very good friend and mentor, Natty.
Natalia?
Natalia, but now she's going through a change of character.
Okay.
Have you not seen all her stuff that she's been doing on the
I've
indies?
seen many things. I'm a big fan.
Yes, it's amazing. To be honest, I never realized what a baby face she was until I read her book that came out this past week.
Great book. I've seen all the pictures.
The Last Heart Beating.
Natty looks great.
You guys have to go read it because it is shocking to see how much she faced. Like she had to do so much perseverance, so much adversity because literally the wrestling business didn't want her and they wanted to kick her out, which is really
I would have done the same to my daughter.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Is this a heel moment again?
No, one person bumping in the family is more than enough.
Well, there was way more than one person in that family bumping.
Yeah, I know.
She was the first woman.
Was she really?
Yeah. I know.
Unbelievable.
Isn't it awesome?
Good for her.
I know. I mean, that's why she's so inspirational to me.
But she went through her stuff, man. Like, she went to Japan and she didn't just like, she's not a nipple baby. Is that what it's called? Nipple baby, like your nepotism, that's not her. Like she busted her behind. She went all over the world before she even got the opportunity to be in WWE.
Yeah.
Unlike other people who are just handed everything. So good on her. That's why everybody loves Natty too.
Yeah, I mean, Natty is so inspirational.
And also how many times she kind of reinvented herself.
Yeah.
You see her with Kali, you see her with TJ, with Claudio, you see her now, the new stuff, you see the shooter stuff, you see all these things all these years. It's just so encouraging for other wrestlers, I think, male or female, to be inspired of, hey, never settle, never just be happy with what you are.
We were one of the first groups at Dungeon 2.0.
That's right.
And I remember I was training there every single week. Liv would come, Dawkins would come, you would come, and then Vince would ask TJ, like, who's coming to training? And he's like, Lana, Dawkins, Liv, and formerly known Rusev.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's incredible. Some of your best conditioning I've ever seen you do. You did 9 minutes straight or 10 minutes straight running the ropes.
That's right.
And I remember...
I blew up 3 people.
Yes. I remember Natty and TJ were like shook also. They were like, he's in incredible shape. So that was really, really cool.
Conditioning is very important for you wrestlers out there.
Yes. 9 minutes straight he ran the ropes. No joke. Not even over exaggerating. So that was pretty cool. And I have to actually thank Natty and TJ because I believe I won Survivor Series because of training with them and them helping me.
You had a really tough match during Survivor Series, didn't you?
It was probably one of the hardest ones
Right.
I ever had. Yeah.
Were you so nervous before it?
I was training a ton with TJ 2 times to 3 times a week, going and training and improving. Really excited to show all these little technical combos that we did. And then I find out from TJ and Pat Buck that I'm going to win because Nia Jax and Shayna, I was in a story with, and the story was that they were bullying me, are going to bully me to not even get in the ring. That every time I get in the ring, they bully me out. And then I win because I'm literally the last woman standing. Even though
Smart.
it's on the apron. And Vince thought it was the most hysterical thing. He also thought it was the most iconic thing. He thought it was the most different thing in the show, which I do get all those things. And it does make a lot of sense for the character. And I do think if that would have been at a live show versus the Thunderdome, I do think we would have gotten probably some "We Want Lana" chants, right? And it would have been a very different reaction because the crowd, I love you guys. For some reason, you guys are always there for me, either cheering or booing, but we connect, and I'm just thankful for that. So, but anyways, back to the Survivor Series story. A lot of people wanted Bianca to win, which is understandable. And so, I don't know. I mean, I was put in this place, and I'm still blown away that I won Survivor Series.
And you did. Nobody can take that away from you. That's why you're a legend. That's why your WWE contract said that you're a legend.
I mean, I cried when I got the call from WWE and also Nick LaPiccolo. A lot of you guys on Twitter, I'm sure, know him. And when I got the call from my agent and WWE saying I got the WWE Legends contract, I literally started weeping. I was shocked. I would never have thought I would ever get a WWE Legends contract. I never thought I would be a legend. And so I was pretty shook.
And yet you are.
I mean, I know I have 3 title matches in WWE.
Way more than me.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what, though? I didn't win.
Me neither.
That's okay. For every setback, there's a comeback.
Amen, brother.
I also think Natty's about to start a very new chapter in her life. I think she's starting to understand that well-behaved women seldom make history.
Here we go.
Which leads me to my next part where we talk about heels.
You've been a heel. You were a great heel.
I was a heel for 7 out of my 8 years in WWE.
Isn't it the best?
Oh my God, I love it. I mean, you taught me a lot about being a heel. And I will never forget, again, in 2014, we're driving in the car. You were undefeated. And I was like, I thought you were always going to be undefeated. And you're like, no. This is very rare for someone to go this long undefeated. Very rare not to have the baby faces go over on you. And you're like, once I lose, I'm going to start losing a lot. And I'm like, what do you mean? I already felt humiliated, you know? And I quickly learned that my job in this business is to get humiliated many times over the years by the hero at the end of the story. And that's great, right? Because that's what happens in movies.
In every movie, the bad guy, he's got to die at the end. He's got to do whatever. It's just a role.
Right. And also, like, there's different levels of bad guys, right?
Yeah, but the more they hate you, that means the better you did your job.
Right. Yeah. Because that is our job. Like, we can't be a bona fide heel without first going out into the arena or in the pre-tapes or on social media and really rallying the fans up and making them feel an emotion of rage and anger.
There's plenty of shitty wrestlers out there. That doesn't mean you're a shitty wrestler, you're a heel. Or vice versa. Doesn't mean if you're a good heel, you're a good or bad wrestler. That doesn't. One of the two doesn't correlate. Correlate?
Correlate?
Yes. So being able to provoke emotion in the crowd, it's not easy. Because you got to get into their skin in order for them to come and boo you.
Yeah.
Right? In order to be like, hey, I need somebody to come and kick this guy or this girl's ass or anybody. Just make her shut up, you know? It's not easy, you know?
Understanding this art form has made me a bona fide legend.
Certified, too. Contracted.
So obviously we really want to put over the heel right now. Let's just talk about some other bona fide heels. That would also be Piper and his coconut.
Great heel.
Hot and flexible husband here, scaring the kid out
I would say
crazy
big
last
and strong
week.
more than hot and flexible with, yeah.
Big and strong, much
There
good
you go.
crush. So I just want to salute all my comrades that are heels. My dear comrades,
Yeah.
I'm saluting you.
Thank you.
Much good crush. Like Brock Lesnar returning, I didn't even know what to do with myself. You know, I'm like, yeah, heel!
Is he a heel, though?
It's kind of like you. Are you a heel? No?
Who is who now?
To those...
We're all in the gray. Not all, but a lot of us are in the gray.
Yeah, that's gonna be next week. CJ puts you over. Is on the
Here we
gray a
go.
good thing? Is a tweener being is that money?
Not according to Vince.
What do you guys think? Do you think a tweener is money? We want to hear from you guys and we want to hear from the fans. But I do want to just thank all the people that do commit to being massive, massive heels and to commit to being humiliated at the end by the hero. Guys, you make...
Because people are afraid. People are afraid to be good heels because
Yeah.
they don't want to be hated. They
Yeah.
don't want to be this. They don't want to be that. And it's like, bro, you got to commit.
For sure.
You know, if you're a dumb babyface, you can just be like,
Yeah.
pretend. But if you're a heel, man, you got to... To be a good heel, like to get under people's skin, it needs a lot more.
Yeah. I mean, if you are a really good heel, you will be humiliated because, and I mean, not just humiliated out in the ring or not just the humiliated by the booking, but people will come in your comments and they will humiliate you.
The biggest heel of all time, Hulk Hogan, right? Or one of them, WrestleMania, when it lost to The Rock, you know? He got humiliated, apparently. I don't know if humiliation is the right word, but he lost. And that's the biggest heel, always the biggest heel. But even the babyfaces, they lose. You just...
Yeah.
I think it's all about a balance, right? You need the really good guys and the really good bad guys.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, it's just...
Because heels make the world go round and round, and you guys all make this WWE legend proud.
Amen.
Wow, that rhymes.
Next time. Peace.
Subscribe, like, comment below. Please let us know what you think about heels, what you think about baby faces. Who is your favorite baby face and who is your favorite heel? What you think about tweeners? Please share this. Like, love, comment, or simply be
There's
crushed.
a new button, love?
What? I need you to push all the buttons. Share.
There's a love button now?
Of course there's a love button.
On top of the like button?
There's the thumbs up and then there's the hearts.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, do it all, right? Or simply be crushed. Okay, goodbye. Oh, wait, real quick.
Oh my gosh.
Real quick. So on Monday Night Raw, you're fighting Damian Priest.
Here we go.
And then if you beat him, you go on
Not
to...
if, but when.
When you beat him,
Thank you.
you go on to...
It's a tournament.
Okay.
It's a John Cena last hurrah kind of deal tournament. 16 men. The winner gets to face John Cena. Everybody's in the tournament, has some kind of a history with him, or he's never wrestled, or whatever bullshit it is. It doesn't matter because I'm going to win that tournament, and I'm going to get to fight Cena once again back for the first time after 10 years almost, right? And it'll be a great comeback story. And then people will see that there's a plan for Rusev. And I'm going to win this match. I'm going to send him into retirement, but not better than that. I'm going to beat him so bad that I'm going to make him think twice about retirement. He'll be like, I got humiliated so bad by this bad guy that I need to go for a rematch. And that's going to be his biggest downfall because he's going to lose again. And then everybody's going to be embarrassed, including himself, his new wife, Hollywood, Vince McMahon, Triple H, and all of the above. Thank you very much. Rusev out.